DMG.
All right, man, so that was choices. So let me ask you this. I did notice there wasn't any dialogue in the transition between the videos.
Yep.
So why did you have any dialogue? What was the idea behind that and the thought process?
So originally it's just 4 music videos turned into a short film. Looking back, I wish we put some dialogue in to explain to the viewers a little bit more of what's going on, but you know, it is what it is. That's what it is. We're gonna explain more.
If you don't like it, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Woke.
yeah, woke you.
But nah, you know, it's all gonna get explained in time. Like I said, it's only the first 20 minutes of the whole universe, the whole movie. So, you know, we got the prequel plan for the relationship between me and the antagonist. We got a spin-off for what happens with the bag after blood, sweat, and tears. We got a sequel planned.
Is Frosty gonna be in that one?
You know what? We gotta get you in that.
You heard it.
We gotta get you in that. You wanna be a
I got
bad
you on
guy? You
camera.
wanna be a good guy? What you?
I don't know, man. I
You
do
wanna play
whatever,
both
man.
sides of the field? I don't know.
Talk. I gotta talk to my agent first.
That's a bet. That's a bet. I'm gonna have my people get in touch with your people,
right?
And we'll see if we can work something out.
No more talking. No more talking.
Yeah. Bet. That's a bet. So it's in the works.
All right. Cool. So you got more coming. So it's gonna be explained more later when these other videos drop.
Yeah, I mean.
So wait, hold on.
Hey, hold on. If y'all didn't understand what was going on, start it over and pay attention. That's what it is. I mean,
there it is.
Scene for scene, it's there. Sure, there's no talking to tell you, hey, I'm on the way. Like, you can see I'm on the way.
Yeah.
And there's literally like 3 minutes in each song. Like, you gotta pick and choose what you're gonna show the audience.
Well, you said earlier that this was just the first 20 minutes of it. So
basically,
how long are you thinking this is gonna be? What's going on? You said you're making a short film. So.
All right. So right now we have 3 more like planned and in the process of mapping out locations, actors we need, dates. In fact, I think one we're going to be shooting in the next month or so. I'd like to start shooting it sooner than later, so I'm trying to fill up. So I need to get this prequel out the way, or we shoot the prequel in the winter and I'll wear long sleeves. I'm all about continuity, so like we did one reshoot and we couldn't show the front of my arm because if you did, you'd have seen extra tattoos and then been like, why does he have extra tattoos here but not here at the end? And like I said, beer can or like I'm all about continuity.
Yeah.
So if I see it, somebody else sees it.
Because nobody's gonna notice your tattoos. You know.
What?
I mean, I'm saying
would.
like you would.
No, if somebody put that out and they did that, I'm calling them out. I'm like, bruh, somebody should have checked you. Like that's what the game needs, dog. The game needs more people to check people. Like in the studio, your homie's got like a whack verse, but don't nobody want to tell him. I don't know, man. I'll be thinking about these things. Like,
so look,
who y'all be hanging out with in this
the
studio?
word of the day is going to be continuity. Okay.
Facts.
This guy is very conscientious of everything that he's doing when he's making his projects,
everything.
And I like that. One thing I will say though, because I'm very particular and I'm very obsessive. You've seen how it was for doing the Walking Dead shit.
No, exactly.
One thing I will say though is a lot of times, I'm not gonna say a lot of times. I'll just say sometimes, more times than not, we over obsess with things that don't make a difference. It only makes a difference to us. And the thing is, when we make art, I really make it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm myself and mine. So with that being said, I can't really ever criticize anything that you're doing or how you want your art to be portrayed. But I feel like sometimes we can be held back because we want to make it so perfect that sometimes we can't see outside of what we're.
I think that's the reason why a lot of the songs we do don't get released, because we overanalyze, or we take too long to put something out, and by the time you're ready, it's like,
mix it again. Oh, I heard this.
That sounds not even relevant anymore. You're already on the baby type beats, and you're still trying to put out a Scott Storch type beat. You know what I mean? So I mean, us as artists, we get in our heads a lot, and sometimes you just got to say, all right, it's done. Put it out. Because, I mean, sure, we make it for ourselves, but we want people to hear it. We want people to
like it. We want them to accept it. Exactly. Of course. You know, you'd be laughing for saying anything.
It's a double-edged sword, man. I'm telling you. And I'm so particular about my stuff because I'm gonna watch more than anybody else. You know what I mean? So it's gotta look good for me. And I pick it apart. There's still things about it that I'm like, I wish we'd have done this, or we should have done that. But it was a huge learning experience. Like, it was something we've never done. I feel like it's something that nobody in this area has really done before.
No, I'm definitely gonna unstill that.
No, I hope you do. Like I said, we set out to inspire. You know what I mean?
That's a great idea. I like what you did, man. Props on that, for real.
No, I appreciate it. Like, man, we're getting older. Let's just be real. We're getting older. So if I can inspire the next generation to achieve something higher than they would have beforehand, I've done my job. You know what I mean? There's artists out here that I see have potential, but they're doing this wrong or that wrong, and I'm reaching out like, look, man, I think you should be doing this. You should try this, that. So, you know, I'm all about educating and trying to help the next generation, because I honestly feel that way. Like, if you inspire somebody to, you know, go on and be better than they would have, then your job's done. Like, me and you might not be the next big thing, but you might inspire somebody to be the next big thing. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, 100%. I like that, because I feel like really that's all you really want to do. Like, when I make music, like, of course you want to be able to make money off of what you like to do, but I realize, like,
and you can.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's lots of things that I can make money off of other than music that I like to do, but that industry is very, very specific. You know how it is. It's changing all the time. Plus, it's almost like, well, let's not get into that. All I was going to say to add it onto that is just the thing that always used to make me feel like I wanted to keep going and that inspired me was seeing how inspired other people would be by my music.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, I think a lot of times that's kind of lost in the art too, because people get inspired by with music they hear today. Young kids, they hear it, they're inspired, but I just feel like it's not a lot of emphasis put on making good art that will inspire people, because, you know, people are inspired now by, I don't want to say the wrong things. I just feel like there's a lot of extra noise out there that kind of takes away from, you know, real art, real hard work, real, you know what I'm saying, just real originality, you know what I'm saying? Not to take away from any other artist that's doing their own thing. I just feel like, as far as, you know, just the inspiration, it's not, music isn't as inspiring as it used to be, you know?
It's different.
Maybe because we're older too, you know what I'm saying? Because for a younger person, I can't speak on how they're listening and looking at music now, but I just feel like there's so much music out there now, and even the music that we used to listen to, it's not like that music is obsolete. Like, it still gets played on the radio, even it's like it's considered old school, but you still hear music from the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, and what's going on now. So I feel like you can even just listen to older music and just hear even older rock and roll, other you know what I mean, other genres as well. But
you brought up a fair point. I think one, it is, we are getting older. We have different tastes. Because I think if I was 18, 19 again, I'd be, you know, I mean, I rock with Baby, but like, I'd be,
he's one of my favorite new
I would relate
artists,
to him more because back when I was 18, 19, we was wilding when we were 18, 19. So.
I wasn't. My mom.
Yeah, right. This guy.
Yeah.
You better edit that joint out.
Man, I'm not. It just happened. Mother's Day just happened. Shout out to moms. You know what I'm saying?
I love you, mom.
Yeah.
But no, I feel one, our tastes have changed. Two, you know, the rap game has changed. The whole music industry has changed. People are talking about different things. Hell, the way we live our lives now is different than we did 10 years ago when we were listening to music. So right there changes the experiences that these artists are talking about. Rappers are eating ass nowadays. Like, come on. They weren't doing that in 10 years ago. Well, they wasn't talking about it. Look, if y'all don't know, me and Frosty go way back. Back to the Sarando High School days in the gritty DA. He hollered at me. He was working on a mixtape.
My first mixtape
was it For the Hustlers?
Virginia.
Welcome to Virginia.
Yeah.
All right. So that was before For the Hustlers.
Yeah, that was the very first one. That was 05 we started working
Son,
on.
I was trash back in the day, but for some reason, this guy put me on 4 songs on the mixtape. And this man, like, yo, I really respect his grind because this is back in the day where people would print up CDs and stuff. He would get like, you get 1,000 or 5,000?
500.
You got 500 printed up. But regardless, this man went out in the streets, Apple Blossom, and slung every single copy. So right there is respect in itself for taking something you love and actually putting in the work to spread it out there. So salute to you for that, and salute to you for putting me on there.
Appreciate that.
And look at us, man. We like 10 some years later, here we are. And
yo, it's funny because the story behind that is, it was through MySpace that I met you.
It was MySpace.
I was already graduated when you was going to high school. How old are you?
29.
All right, so I'm 35. So it was a little bit of age difference. But you was still in high school, and I remember when I hit you up, it was cool because you was in high school. You know what I'm saying? And then it impressed me that you was doing your rap thing, and there wasn't really anybody that I knew of in the city, Stephen City, Winchester, that was even recording music. You know what I'm saying? You know how you had a setup.
Back in the day, it was rare to find somebody with a home recording studio back in the mid 2000s.
Exactly. And then for real, with the internet just coming on, it was like we could download instrumentals from Napster and LimeWire and all them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when you get that and then you have the recording, it was like, you know, let's not get into that. I was blown away just myself being able to do it. But you was the only other person that I really seen that had any kind of interest in doing music and that was doing it. So I didn't even care. It was like, you know, the age didn't really matter at that point, and you came through, you wrote the shit.
I gave you the best I had.
And it was, yo, it wasn't like you was a bad rapper, you know what I'm saying? I was still learning to rap myself, you know? It was just that, we were doing it for the first time, you know what I'm saying? And it was just, it is what it is. I like the songs personally. Like, yeah, you go back and you listen to projects and you can be like, well, I could have done this, I could have done that, but like, I don't take anything away from that. Because you know how popular that fucking CD was, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I wish I still had a copy. You got copies?
Yes.
You got multiple copies?
Yeah, I got them at my trailer. I might have some copies here. I got to check because I don't have my CDs. I kept them.
All right, well, I got dibs on one. I'll pay you for one. I don't even care. I need that. I need that for the collection.
You get a royalty. How you get your check set?
Man, I've been waiting, cuz.
Yeah, man, I got you.
I didn't see that in my BMI account.
Yeah.
Like, I need that.
I got to check into the savings and the way the transfer works and set up crazy.
Something messed up with your account.
Yeah. Anyways, man, I do appreciate you doing that. I didn't even think about that now, so you brought that up. But that really set everything else up that I'm doing right now.
Oh, we did multiple songs after that. I mean, that was just, like you said, that was the start of it.
Yo, I had you on that Yayo beat. It was you remember Tony Yayo's song? It's like, these hoes don't love me, they love my thing, love my rims, love my style. It's called Love My Style.
Love My Style.
Yeah, and it starts like that with that Britney Spears Toxic beat. It's like this. Yes.
We did that. We did
your thing on that shit.
Kryptonite
joint.
That was the 2 Up 2 Down. Can't remember the other one. Oh, it was a Locks beat. It was
Is it Blackout?
Yes, Blackout. It was Blackout. Yeah. And there was one more. I can't remember what it was.
I gotta look.
That's bringing back the memories.
I put you on 4. I remember those 3.
Yeah, that was 3, and then there was another one because the VA joint was a single. That's crazy. Yeah, throwbacks. And then we did Freeze Up, which you ended up doing your own version of that after. And
no, my homeboys, what they ended up doing was they had a feature with Jody Breeze.
That's what it was. You put Jody on it.
Nah, they put
Jody on it.
And then I ended up just going back and like putting my verse on there.
I'd have done the same thing, dog.
And I'm glad you stopped through. It was definitely a great interview. My 3rd interview, man. I finally got you in here. We got to get some more content out, man. I keep asking you about these songs. We got something for y'all. He don't know about it yet, but I got y'all. I'm going to put him on the track. Y'all going to see this motherfucking Stephen City come back together, man. Yeah, let's get it, man. Look, till the next time, bro. I appreciate you coming out.
Hey, shout out to you.
Thank you, man.
Go check my guy out. Check him out on YouTube. Subscribe.
Oh yeah, where can they find you at?
You already know. I'm at Bullwhip Crazy on everything. Log on to bullwhipcrazy.com. Check out Choices, the short film. There's also exclusive content behind the scenes. For all Woke and 540 merch, check out thewoke.com.
And there you have it, man. All right, guys. Till the next time. Peace.
DMG.